Hey guys, welcome back to the Grovesters, and we're going to do another haul video of what we got this week at the estate sales and thrift sales. I don't think we got any of this stuff from the thrift stores. It's just been really lean at the thrift stores lately, but the estate sales and the yard sales have been doing great. And sometimes you find the most random things at estate sales and yard sales that you just can't pass up on. So let's get into all the fun things we got this week. So for starters, we got a ton of these books, and they're like pop-up books. Okay, so he didn't pop-up books, and there's different types of pop-up books. This one's a night one. For $3, we got a Radio City Rockettes one for $3. And these sell really good and really fast for us. And then we got a couple of museum pop-up books. And the museum pop-up books, I believe, are new in the package, which makes it even better. They sell really fast. And they usually sell for like over $30 a piece. Picking them up for $3 has been great. I've sold these before, so I always grab them if I see them. It's a certain estate sale that I always see these at, that they do a lot of them. And then we picked up some random things. So Tickle Me Elmo. This one's kind of a funny pickup. He still works. His batteries are kind of dying, so obviously I need new ones in him, but I always ship without batteries in them and store without batteries in them. So this one himself is probably only worth like 15 to 20, but he's in great shape. But one tip is when you test them with batteries, take the batteries out, store them without batteries. That way you don't have to worry about any sort of like explosion of the batteries or any corrosion. And then I ship them without the batteries. That way they're not making noises or anything. But always test them and take a video of them working with the batteries in them. People like that sort of thing. Speaking of animatronics, this little guy is from Handstar. Weird little bear that drums and blows a whistle. When we looked him up, he was like $40 if he was in the box. So this will probably be like $20, $30 range for him. Kind of a weird little pickup on him. And we got this new in box activity Batman character. The starter set. We paid $2 for it. It's new in box. It's the time of year where you want to pick up new in box toys, especially because they'll sell. It looks like it's selling for about $20. Those are kind of stuff that people will be shopping for Christmas presents. So those are great to have. New in box, How to Get to Sesame Street game. This one's cute, and where Sesame Street, it's kind of a political thing right now. It may actually sell pretty decent. Keeping track of news is helpful when you're a reseller, because then you can kind of see some trends. Like if something's like really polarized, sometimes it will pick up and sell pretty well. But this one used is selling for $24. So easy $24 for it. I paid, I believe, $1 for it. So I probably get more, probably close to the $30 range for it. And of course, it wouldn't be pickups without Christmas ornaments. These ones are Roush. They're Target Roush, so they're not super vintage, but if you already have these color from Target or Roush ones, these sell really well because they're usually in good shape. The name Roush usually sells them. Brass bookends. Duck ones. I see these on Marketplace all the time. People love the brass bookends. Can't even say it today. So they're selling for like $20 for one. I'm not seeing anybody with a set of them. There we go. Looks like $55 for the set of them. So I picked them up for, I believe, like $5 for the set. So that's a fun find. Some darts. selling for like 15, got them for 2. We got this cute little book for $2, and I'm not sure, it's from Barnes and Noble. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell this one yet or not. This might be a re-gift for nieces and nephews for Halloween stuff. And then some more ornaments. So this one's a fun one. This is actually a holly box, and these are Krebs. So I've got to switch these out and put different ornaments in here and sell these Krebs separately. And then we got some Tupperware toys, the stencil art. The set is here. We looked it up, the full set. I don't know, did anybody else have these? My husband had these as a kid. I had like a spirograph set that was different than this stencil art. So looking it up, they sell $15 to $20. They're in a little rough shape on the box, so it's probably going to be more on the $15 end, but they were all there in the box. And we have another brass figurine. This one I believe is missing something inside the little onyx. Let me see what. So it's like a horse figure on onyx or marble. And I'm seeing the horse figure, but I'm not seeing any of them on the actual. Yeah, I don't. Oh, there we go. Metal horse on onyx base. And this horse looks even different, and they're selling 2 of them for 70. I don't know, $20, $30 on this probably. I'm gonna have to look it up more. There's like this little hole here, so maybe it was an ashtray. Maybe it was an incense burner or something. It has like this weird little hole here. To be honest, it could have been like a little ashtray. I don't know. Tell me in the comments if you know what this is. But I'm gonna research it this week and figure out what it is. Halloween stuff is always great. Little electronic things sell for $20 or so. I picked up these pumpkins for $1 a piece. There was 3 of them, and they're not animatronic. They're just like stuffins or something, stuffkins. Oh, this one still has its tag on it. That's pretty cool. So stuffins. Yeah, I picked them from 1997. I picked them up for $3 a piece, or $1 a piece, so 3 for all 3, and they sell for $24 to $30 something a piece. So fun little pickup for them. I got another Hallmark. These things always do great. I have a ton of these, and I sell these like crazy. I sell them for like $22 to $26 depending on which one they are. And I just have a whole bunch of them, so I do it as multi-listing, so I don't have to relist. I'll just add one to it. Some fun toy pickups, Mega Blocks, these vintage coloring books. They're like paint ones where you just, this one I love, Rainbow Bright, where you just get the paintbrush wet and then it paints for you. So I haven't looked these up. I might lot them up if they're not worth a lot, but they were all great condition, never been used. So that was an easy pickup for them. It's the trailer for like a little Tyke truck, cement mixer, but it's a trailer. It goes on the truck, obviously. I think it was 12 to 15 for it. So that one's fun. And we got all these bags of toys. So these are all like 1976 toys. They're Fisher Price Adventures or Fisher Price Safari characters. And they were all selling for like $15 a character. So I'll probably lot them up, sell them as a group. Then I've got some more little Fisher Price figures in these bags. Ooh, just grab these bags of toys. They were like $1 a bag, and then they just had random toys in them. So I kind of go through and decide which toys are worth it and which ones are not, lot them up and stuff. Some more of the Fisher Price toys. These look a little more like 1990s kind of Fisher Price, which actually, surprisingly, the 1990 toys seem to be doing better lately than like the 1970s toys. Little Fisher Price vehicles. These are pretty cute. I'm really liking the little truck and the little ambulance. So once again, a lot of times I lot these up. Not sure what this guy is. And sell them for somebody to get a good deal on all of them. And the piece that everybody's probably waiting, the guy I started with, is Monk. He's from West Germany. He's in perfect condition. From what I understand, he was bought and put away in the garage and never used. And I could not find him. He is 3 feet tall. Or no, not 3 feet tall. I think he's like 29 inches tall. So the ones I can find are actually bobbleheads. And they're like 6 inches, little ones. And they were selling for like close to $100. And this guy is huge. And I can't find him. So I'm not sure what to price him at, whether I should do an auction, whether I should throw a high price out there and see if I get any takers on it, or if he's just not worth that much. But when I can't find them anywhere, to me it seems that they're more rare. So let me know in the comments what you think I should price him at. Oh, but I'm not done. There is more, believe me. Tons more. So we got this cute little rail transport set. We picked that up for $5. Same yard sale that we got all the other toys at. They had a lot of great toys, a lot of great vintage toys. Well, it was more of an estate sale than a yard sale. So that train set looks like it is hard to find. So there's people that have it and then they've like changed it to a different listing. So I'm not really finding, I don't know. It'll be at least $40. It looks like one of the figures is possibly missing, but it's probably just fallen down. Oh yeah, he's just right there. So it looks complete. So it will probably be easy, $40, $50, maybe even more. But this one is probably the funner one. I got water globes. They're Grandeur Noel, and I picked up 3 of them. And I paid probably $5 a piece for them. And they are new in box, which makes them so easy to sell. And I've seen other ones selling like it on eBay for in the $100 range. So they might go for $100. To be honest, $50 for these things would be great. So I think that's all of our haul this week. So much stuff, so much cool stuff. Let me know in the comments what your favorite thing was.